What's up, guys? It's Oliver coming back at you with another video. This is actually going to be kind of an update to the mineral mining video that I did not too long ago, except I've already pulverized the entire thing, and I will show you that in just 2 seconds. There was nothing left. I found everything in my first video. So I'm kind of upset that I spent all of that time trying to figure out if there was more stuff in it, and I waited for a good chance to do it when I had nothing else going on. There was nothing. So as you can see, I have taken a metal hammer and I have pulverized this plaster block into smithereens, and I found nothing. So I have a better idea. Just give me 1 second, I'll grab it. My friends, on the interweb, I have a rock tumbler, and this rock tumbler is the kind of thing that's going to, hang on, let's see if it tells us what exactly it does. You can turn and tumble your ordinary rocks into collectible polished gems. So, Oh, this is kind of gross. It already gives you gemstones, but I'm wondering if I can take some of the powders, because it comes with a coarse grind powder, a fine grind powder, polishing powder, and final polishing powder. I wonder if I can take these rocks, sand them down a little bit, and polish them so that they look nice and pretty, because currently some of them look dirty and gross and covered in plaster, like this one here. If it'll let me beauty guru it. Kind of. Okay, this is supposed to be amethyst, but it barely looks purple, and it makes me upsetty. This is a nice, like, crystal quartzy piece, but it's not, like, polished. It's not nice. Same with this one. This is fool's gold, and it's covered in powder grossness. This one actually looks pretty nice. It is howlite. So this one went pretty nicely. It looks nice, but it could still be nicer. And this one's I think one of my favorites, but it is tiger eye. It could still be nicer, you know? So I'm going to get my dad to help me out, because I am dumb and I don't know how to do anything. But I'm going to get my dad to help me out. Dad, would you like to come say hi and introduce yourself? We'll see if he comes.
Hi, everyone.
This is my dad, and he is going to help us on our journey to get polished, beautiful rocks. Thanks, Dad. So I will be back with a whole new setup, depending on how we have to do this. And I will show you the whole setup. And if it takes time, because it looks like there are settings for like days on this tumbler, I will bring periodic updates on my beautiful, I don't even know what we're calling them, minerals. I will update. See you guys soon. Okay. Hi everyone, and welcome to my bathroom. I've decided that the first thing I'm going to do is clean these with some water, just real quick, and dry them off so that they're at least a little bit nicer and maybe not so covered in powder. So I'm just running it under the tap. and using my fingers to clean off the excess stuff. So there's our tiger's eye. We'll do the lovely thing. It looks kind of nice, actually. One of the quartz pieces. That looks a little nicer. We're getting there. We're getting there. Another quartz piece. Look at that. Look how clear it is now. Pretty. Very pretty. Fool's gold. Oh man. This one's gonna be a huge change. You remember what it looked like before? Look at it now. Look how dark that is. But look how glimmery. Let's see if we can get it to shimmer. Look at that. Look at that. Gorgeous. Let's not throw it though. Amethyst. It's not very purple. It's a bit better actually. It's better for sure. But I think when we polish it up, it'll look even better. What I mean? It's better. And Howlite. This one's gonna be my favorite. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because it's blue. Of course I'm gonna like it. And there is our Howlite. Dry my hands with a face cloth. Don't touch me. I dry everything with a face cloth. Blech. I do everything with face cloths. I don't know what it is about hand towels. I just don't like them. I don't use them very often. I'll put them out if I have like company coming over and they're going to be using this bathroom, because this is technically my own bathroom. But other than that, I use face cloths for hand towels and everything. Uno. Dos. Tres. Cuatro. Cinco. And seis. Once we get the rock tumbler all set up, I will be back with my dad. Here they are so far. So, my dad isn't back yet. He's still working on other household chores, which is important, and I'm not mad about it. So, I decided I'm gonna open this on camera, and we'll see what exactly is in here, and then my dad and I can figure out what we want to do. It's got tape. I don't want to go get stuff for it. Okay, we're gonna see if I can set this up. It's on top of a jar of candy, because I have jars of candy at my desk, because, you know, that's just how I do. I'm also... There, okay. I just found myself some scissors. I'm not having a good day. So we're gonna cut this open. That didn't even work. There we go. And here we go. We have our box. All right, first things first, we have some glue. Important stuff. Here we have It looks like little rings and stuff that I can put the gemstones on, because it comes with other rocks already, which is really disappointing, and I don't want to use these, at least not yet, because I have better things. I mined these ones, I mined myself. I had the satisfaction of pulling these out of a plaster block all by myself. So we're not using the ones that came with it, because that's gross. Here we have some bags of polishing powder and stuff. We've got fine grinding powder. We've got polishing powder. We've got final polishing powder and coarse grinding powder. They even say step 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the packages, so we don't get confused. Next up, we have a cord, a power adapter to give our tumbler boy some power, max power. We need max power. Don't die. We have instructions, because those are important. And I don't think there's anything else in here. Great. Here he is, our tumbling boy. Open this lid up. There's some plastic in it. We don't want that. Here's our tumbler. I'm kind of concerned that these might not fit, so hang on. They might not fit. That's really upsetting. I don't know how this is supposed to work. Here, let's read the instructions first. That might be a smart way to do this. Instructions. Okay. Types of rocks and semi-precious stones. I don't need to know that. Tumbling rocks makes a lot of noise. Because of the safety dome and the shape of the tumbler, a lot of noise is generated downward. Placing your tumbler on a sound-absorbing material will minimize rock tumbling sound. Also, place your tumbler in a place in the house where it will least disturb anyone. Removing the barrel lid. Before putting lid on barrel, it is a good idea to take any type of lubricant and lightly coat the inside rim of the lid. This will help tremendously when removing the lid between operations. Holding the rim under hot water for several minutes will also aid in the removal of the lid. I think we're fine. Once the tumbling is started, you must continue until finished. Contents left standing in the barrel will harden into a cement-like cake. That's gross. Wait, hang on. It looks like you can take this apart. Which side is it? It's this side. You put the stuff inside. That makes so much sense. Okay, everything will fit. We're fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Okay. There's so much stuff on my desk right now. It's insane. We can't put these away. Okay. Read all the instructions before using and keep for future reference. For added safety, this product is equipped with a polarized AC line plug. Only use the AC adapter provided with your rock tumbler. Clean tumbler with a damp cloth. Never immerse in water. Never pour used grit or grinding powder down household drains. That's very important to know. For indoor use only. Do not use outdoors or in a moist environment. Maximum weight in barrel is 16 ounces. Suggested weight is 8 ounces per use. Do not overfill the barrel with water. Add water to cover the stones only. Step 1. Starting to tumble. The purpose of this first cycle of tumbling is to smooth out sharp points and edges. The cycle will take from 2 to 4 days. Depending on the size and hardness of the stones, it is best to check the stones daily during this cycle. Oh God. Rinse the stones with water. I did that. Hey! And fill the barrel up with 8 ounces of stones. Add the step 1 coarse grinding powder. Add enough water to cover the stones. Snugly tighten cap on barrel to prevent leakage. Then the barrel only fits into the tumbler correctly in one direction. Haha. Match the size of the axle to the size of the slot. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. Attach the plug and plug into a 120 volt wall outlet. Push the on-off button. Push the appropriate date buttons for timer. Inspecting the stones. To stop the tumbler without resetting the timer, simply remove the safety dome. Open the barrel and check your progress. Close and replace the barrel and safety dome. To reset the timer, push the on-off button and select the number of days. Do I even bother reading the rest? I will. I'll put these in as I do them. Okay. So we're set up in a random room in the basement. It's an unfinished room, but it's fine. We've got the tumbler set up on a piece of, what's it called, insulation right here. You can't really see it, but it's here. So hopefully that will make the noise not too bad. I've got my rocks in my tumbler. We're about to open our coarse grinding powder. If I can do this, I might need to get some scissors. Let's see if I have the Hulk strength. No, the bad idea. Here comes my dad with scissors, what a man. Here we go with our coarse grinding powder in the bucket. And I now have to cover with water, so I will be right back with some water in this. There are seals. There we go, water. And now we close this very tightly because it specifically says that you don't want leaks. Of course, you don't want leaks. Look at that. Did so good. Okay, now we gotta set this up. It only goes in one way. I think it's this way. And we put our dome down. Here we go.
There's 4 other buttons there. There you go. Just turn it.
Okay, so it said 2 to 4 days. There it goes. Sorry, really loud. Yeah, see it in a few days. I will show it really quick though. As it's tumbling. Ta-da! It is being tumbled. Thanks, Dad.
Anytime.
We'll come back and check on it every day for 2 to 4 days until they're smooth. And then we have to pause because I'm going away for a little bit. So we'll have to pause the production. But when I get back from where I'm going, I will continue and I will show as I do the second step. And then I'll update as I check on it every day. I'll be back. Hey guys, so it's been a whole day Well, the rocks have been in the tumbler, and it's super dark, so I'm gonna go get the rocks really quick. I'm leaving you here. I'll cut this out. I'm gonna check on the rocks. Okay. So, this is day 1 of the rocks being in the tumbler. I just grabbed them, and it's time to check on them and see how they're doing. So, let's see what the right side. The water's like black. I don't think I can show you without like dumping it out. But that's some gross looking water. And I'm about to reach in here and grab some rocks. Oh boy. I'm scared. I'm actually scared to reach in here. Oh, it feels gross. It feels so gross. Oh, it's so gross. I can't even get them. Look at my freaking hand. Ew. They feel pretty smooth. I mean, it's pretty much says in the instructions that if you're unsure, oh, it's so gross, that you should leave them in longer. So I think I'm gonna leave them in for another day. And yeah, I think we're gonna leave them in another day. We'll come back and we'll check on them tomorrow. But I'm fairly certain that they're gonna be ready to go for tomorrow. And so gross. And yeah, I will then update as we start step 2 of the process. So I'm gonna go put this back, and that's our slight update for right now. That the rocks are fairly smooth, but I think they could probably do with one more day in the tumbler. See you guys next time. Hey guys, I'm back. I have the rock tumbler. I'm actually going to clean it all out because it's about time for this to be done. Step 1 should be finished. So, okay. So, I have to properly clean the tumbler, but I can show the rocks now that they're out and cleaned. So here's the first piece of the quartz. It's pretty smooth. Not 100% smooth, but it's smooth. You can't see my face. This one I think is going to be the biggest difference, and this is the fool's gold. So it was like a huge, huge stone before. And now it's a really small stone, but it's still got the like gold look to it. So that's kind of cool. Then Howlite, the blue one, my favorite. They're all super smooth now. Tiger's Eye. I feel like they're getting duller, but I guess that's the point of the like polishing powders, to make them clear again. So here's the other quartz. The edges are a little bit less rough. And finally, the amethyst piece. I actually feel like you can see the purple a bit better. That might just be me, but they're all smoother now. Which I would say is a bonus. So that's the update for right now. They're all smoothed out, and I will have to update again later when I'm actually able to start the next step of the process. So next update will be the start of step 2, which is the fine powder, the fine grinding powder. Step 2, continuing to tumble. The second tumbling phase will continue to smooth the stones and start the polishing process. It is important to inspect stones during this 4 to 7 day process. I'm gonna cry. Pour contents of the barrel into a fine strainer and rinse the stones and the barrel thoroughly. Refill the barrel with the stones. Add Step 2, fine grinding powder. Add enough water to cover the stones. Be sure the barrel and tumbler are clean and dry. Tumble for another 4 to 7 days until the stones become shiny. Remember, do not dump grit down household drains. Oh boy. And I'm back with the next portion of the stone video. It's minerals, but you know what? This is now cleaned out, as I pretty much cleaned it all out before, but as we know, rocks into the water. There's no water in here. What did I say? Into the grinder. Then we fill. That's a lot of water. Enough water to cover the rocks. And then we add fine grinding powder. I didn't think this through and I didn't open it first. It's a good thing I have scissors nearby. Fine grinding powder into the mixture. Woo. Nice and watery, grindy, ready to heckin' go. Okay, no leakage. Dispose. And we're walking. Going on a heckin' adventure. Not really, we're just going over to the grinder. Except I don't know how long I'm supposed to have it in for. It's very dark in here, I'm sorry. Oh, bye, goodbye. Everything's dying, everything's falling. Is that the right way? No. Is that the right way? Yes. Okay. That's not done properly. We're gonna go see how long I have to grind those rocks for. Okay. Yeah, I set it up for 4 days because that's the maximum that this machine will go in one oop. So I don't remember how to do this. On 4 days. Go. Look at me go. Alright, so that's grinding away. I will come back every day with a checkup on those rocks, see how they're doing, reach my hand into the gross slimy stuff. Okay, so I'll be back with more updates, but that is step 2 of the process started. What's up guys, it's Oliver. I've got day 1 pretty much complete, so I'm here with an update on the rocks and their fine grinding. So I'm going to grab them out of there. I'm just going to use a plastic spoon to grab some of the rocks out and check on them because I really don't want to reach my hand in. It was super gross getting all of the dirt and grit all over my hands. So I will grab them. Nice and gross and slimy, I'm sure. Ooh, that's some grit. Oh, this is awful. I'm scared to touch them. Well, they're kind of gritty because, you know, they're being ground down. I don't even know the proper terminology here. But, of course, they're definitely not close to being done just yet because it's only been a day, and the minimum is 4 days, so I assume I'm going to have to wait the 4 days before I can really take them out and start the polishing. But, I still thought I'd check on them. I have no idea what they're supposed to look like either, so it's not like I'm some expert on rock grinding and polishing. Don't take my word for anything. So that's just going to commence grinding, and I've got a plastic spoon here that's got gross grit stuff on it. Oh well, I don't know what to do with it. I'm probably just going to leave it down here so I can continue to check on those rocks for you guys. Also, if you're wondering why I've got this thing going on, it's not some hip new style. I'm not cool. Never have been, never will be. This is basically just some rag thing that you dampen with some water, and it helps keep you cool because I've been getting really hot lately. As you can probably see, I'm a little bit sweaty. Yeah, so these are basically meant for like beaches and vacations to help keep you cool when you're out doing things, but like I've just been sitting in my house and I've been getting overheated, so I'm just kind of wearing this to keep myself cool. It's almost not damp, so I'm gonna have to go wet it again soon probably, but that's what's going on with me. It's a time. I don't know what I'm doing. It's late. It's almost midnight. I don't sleep anymore. Sleep is just not a thing that happens. So that's my update on my life in the middle of updating on these rocks. So I will be back tomorrow with another update on the rocks. Hey guys, I'm back. It is now day 2 of the rocks being in their tumbling process. So I'm going to check on them once more. That sounds so good. So now it would help if I could open the thing. How gross that is. Now imagine the inside of this. Oh, no. So it's one of the pieces of quartz. It's pretty smooth, actually. I'm a little bit surprised at how smooth it is right now. It's super, I can't think of words. Just died a little bit. It's, the opposite of clear. It's, look at that, it's like not clear. Very much not clear. I hope the polishing fixes that up, because it was really pretty when it was super clear. But either way, I'm going to put these back, because it does say it should be at least 4 days. So, I might be a rebel and take them out 1 day early, just because I actually, like, want to see the end of this soon. But, you know. I don't want to be too much of a rebel, you know? So that has commenced the tumbling. And, yep. I'll be back again tomorrow with another update. I will possibly take them out for good. And come back to you in another video with the polishing of the rocks. So, see you guys tomorrow. What's up? This is now day 3 of polishing. Fine grinding. I'm gonna check on you. I gotta say, this is super loud and annoying when it's going. So, it like makes really gross squeaky noises and goes at you, so you know. They're super smooth now. I think they're pretty much good to go. I'm gonna check on all of them. So I'm gonna bring you guys with me. Oops. Oh no. There's stuff in the way. There are mason jars. No, I don't like any of this. Okay, well, you're going there. You're not going to be able to see my face very well, but hopefully you will be able to see the rocks. This does not work out well for me. I am the master. Literally just with this. Okay. Everything's fine. We didn't spill anything. We're good. We're fine. Oh, that's so gross. That's gonna like stay in the wood. I am not about to get my ass whooped for staining my mom's nice wood counter. Where the other ones are. Hello? They are. Hello? After you disintegrated? They didn't disintegrate, I know that much. I just cannot, with my spoon expertise, find them in this water. Hello? Oh, I heard it. Where's this one? I hear them. I see them in here. They're just not willing to come out. Hi. I got them. I got them because I'm great at what I do. Okay. Yucky. Okay. I'm dumping the rest of it down the drain because I poured most of it into a cup. And the rest of it should be fine because it's diluted. We're gonna say that this is an okay thing for me to do. Okay. Oh no. No. I've like dumped everything everywhere. This is bad. Bad. Okay. That's gross. No. I'm going diving in the sink for everything I dropped. It's fine. Okay. You will have to take it from me that these are extremely smooth now. But I will rinse them all off. and do inventory with you all, because this is just what we do. So I'm gonna kneel on the floor, and I'm gonna make sure that this area is all clean and I didn't fuck everything over. It's clean enough. It's fine. I didn't ruin anything, I swear. Okay. My fingers are all gross and gooky. There's water everywhere. No, there's not. It's really... I'm making it sound worse than it is. Okay. So, the quartz... Oh god, okay. There, I will block with my head and not show my binder on camera. This is now really... It's really murky, I would like to say. It's not very clear, but this is one of the quartz pieces. Here's the second quartz piece. It's also kind of quite murky. It's not overly clear, but it's kind of shiny in some areas. I don't know if that definitely does not help. There you go. You can kind of see the shimmer. This is the piece of fool's gold. So there's still aspects of gold to it. It's just really, really small now, which I'm actually fine with. I didn't want huge rocks to begin with anyways. The small piece of amethyst that you can see is quite purple now, right there. The tiger's eye, which isn't quite so shiny right now. And I feel like that's just because of the grit of the powder, and my favorite, the howlite, the blue. So yeah, they're all super, oh, this hurts my knees. They are all super, super, super smooth. And I'm gonna leave this part of the video here because I don't want to bore everyone. I really don't. That's not what I'm here to do. That's not my goal. So we're gonna turn the machine off. Kind of, maybe, I don't know what I'm doing. Leave my rocky boys. So, that was step 1 and 2 of a rock grinding and polish. Step 1 and 2 of rock grinding and polishing in a rock tumbler. So thank you guys so much for checking in on this process with me. I know this was kind of a long, weird experience for everyone. So thank you for sticking through it. And I will be back again with more updates, and eventually I will show everyone the polishing process, which is step 3 and 4 of a rock tumbling process. Okay. Thank you to everyone who stuck through this and watched. I appreciate everyone so, so much. And as I like to say at the end of all of my videos, Ollie Ollie Oxenfree.